So we're doing the night walking thing again, and I'm walking down a street that has, out of commission street lights. So there's it's completely dark. I know in the mountains, I grew up in the mountains, it's completely pitch black dark, but there's cars coming up and down the street, but this is a very, very dark street. But I don't know, what I do is I like to acclimate my eyes to walking in the dark, and I was doing it a few times before the daylight change. Well, in the early morning I was doing it. When the days are longer, I don't walk in the dark as much, and I'm back to my nighttime walking. So yeah, I actually do like walking at night. There's just a couple things I don't love about it. People are super assertive when it comes to driving. Yes, there's a traffic light, they're supposed to stop, even if they're making a right-hand turn and you're crossing the street. And I'm made eye contact with somebody, and I'm like, stop. And they just laughed and they kept going, and I'm like, whatever. And usually, sometimes I will literally stop and let people go. Tonight though, I was walking past this gas station, and people were just wanting to turn in front of me, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Sometimes you have to go. Other times I'll just let everybody else go. So it just depends, on how you feel. Some people just go anyway and they don't look. I feel like that could be really super dangerous, because I saw another memorial the other day, unofficial, not real memorial, but an official memorial where somebody had been hit. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But I don't know. I think it's kind of strange. I don't understand what happened. There's still things that belong to them with the flowers where this little unofficial memorial is. But sometimes people get hit, and I think it's because they're crossing where there isn't a crosswalk. So I would definitely always cross where there's a crosswalk, because but even if you're crossing where there's a crosswalk, you probably should illuminate yourself. So I do turn on my little flashlight thing sometimes when I'm crossing at a crosswalk. Otherwise, I just walk and I acclimate my vision to the night, and I really like it. There's a whole bunch of clouds in the sky right now. Ooh, the train's coming. So our Aero train comes every hour, but I notice in the evening I like it, because there's one that comes from LA. I still haven't ridden the train. I keep wanting to ride the train. So there's a big one that comes from LA once a day in the morning and the evening. Usually it goes to San Bernardino, but sometimes it comes all the way up here too. So that's kind of cool. And I always like it when the train goes by. I don't know why. I love the train. Some people call it the bell from hell, I guess. I laughed when I read that comment the other day, but I deleted it, because I'm really? I'm sick of hearing about the train bell. They turned off the whistle, okay? They have these quiet zones, and it doesn't honk like it was in the beginning when they were first testing it. But some people hate the train. They're like, no, the train. I love the train. I find it very fun. I don't know. Every time when my sister comes down here and she's driving, she's like, it reminds me of Disneyland, because that's been our one experience with taking trains. I just think it's cool to live in a town with a train again. I kind of like it. And I've been seeing some cool changes, more people are taking the train now, more people are coming to visit. There is some population growth, but that was going to happen anyway. And it's good and bad. I'm not saying everything about it is great. I think one of the benefits to it will be the accessibility to things. I think the train's going to make things more accessible as they expand train service. I hear they want to expand it out to Palm Springs. So anyway, and I just love walking in general. Sometimes I don't love walking if it's raining or something. It's not my favorite. But I actually do really enjoy walking. It's pretty bright here. This is a brighter spot. Because this is a motel. It was built in the 30s or something. very old motel, and it's still around here. There's like a few older motels on this street. And I was going to talk about the other topic that I addressed yesterday, just about being an introvert. So I just talk about different topics when they pop in my head, and technically I consider myself an introvert. And I had somebody in a comment, I love the train too, it's my favorite, I love the train, I'm gonna take it to LA soon. I'm like, train, get on the train. Like, so yeah, my point is I want to take the train soon. I just haven't. But somebody told me in a comment yesterday on a video that if you're single, you can be an introvert, but if you're married, you can't. And I'm like, it doesn't really work that way, because there's a lot of married people. In fact, I was just remembering this one story about this woman who had been a philosophy PhD student, and she got her PhD, or she almost completed it, and she said one of the reasons she didn't want to become like a philosophy professor was because she said a lot of the people in her philosophy department, that they were very introverted, and they would go to conferences to discuss philosophy, and they would teach philosophy, and that she thought they just lived very quiet, simple lives. Or yeah, they're university professors, but they just kept more to themselves. And she wanted to do a more dynamic career that was more interactive with lots of people. And she mentioned how introverted the whole philosophy major was. So you can be married and be an introvert. An introvert just means you like keep to yourself more and you reflect more within. But you could be a recluse and extroverted, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know how all that works. But technically, I consider myself introverted, although some people tell me I'm a little extroverted, because sometimes I do talk a lot, and I can talk a lot, and I do have like a really high in the sky energy level. For some reason, my energy level gets higher, like contingent and dependent on the day. If I go home and eat some falafel, it will get higher. I'm going to go home and maybe I'll make falafel. I don't know. I want to. Or I need to make tostadas. But I kind of want to make falafel. I don't know. I'm in a quandary about this. Not sure which one I'm going to make. I think I might keep making falafel to the evening. Like in the evening time, I would prefer to make falafel, because weekend, not even. But on the weekend, I think I would prefer to make falafel, because it's kind of a process. Like, you want to soak the chickpeas, and then you have the tahini and the lemon. But falafel is my favorite food. I absolutely love falafel. And okay. Yeah, so I do love falafel. And I think feeling a little bit more excited in the last couple of days about things that I want to plan. I've been trying to get more into doing more cooking videos again. I just had a lot of things I have to do right now, like various things that I'm busy with. But I do want to do a cooking video soon. I just haven't really had the time to do it. And I also had a little bit of the weird Wi-Fi situation where my Wi-Fi wasn't working the best. It's working better at home because I reset it, but I'm still not 100% happy with it, because sometimes even if I do live stream at home, I've done a few hair videos, it still freezes up a bit. It's better than it was though. So just reset your Wi-Fi. Ha ha ha. Speaking of Wi-Fi, I'm on my phone's data, but I don't know, it disconnected me for a second. So my Wi-Fi kind of started acting up. Like when they wanted to upgrade me to the new modem last year in January. And that's where that all started. It's like, oh, this is better. This is a new modem. But ever since that happened, when they said they were upgrading the modems, and you had to get the new modem. That was when I started having all the problems with my Wi-Fi. So I self-installed it, and then I was supposed to really have a service like appointment back in the spring of 2022, but I don't know, I deferred it because I really don't like having to deal with people coming, like technical service people coming, because I don't know, am I a little bit of a germaphobe? Maybe a tiny bit, because I just hate how they wear their shoes on your carpet in your house. I don't like that, and I don't know, I just like, sometimes you have to get things fixed, but sometimes I just don't like that either. And then I just want to clean everything after you have somebody come in and do like maintenance on things in your house. But anyway, maybe my Wi-Fi will be better now that I reset it. I had them come fix it this last spring. It still hasn't been perfect, but recently it was just acting really wonky. Like, it was super wonky. Just something about my Wi-Fi hasn't been the best. So that is one thing that I do want to, I don't know, I want to maybe just reset it again and hope for the best, because I don't know, this Wi-Fi situation, I just feel like now, and I'm not, people have jokes about the other one, the Frontier. I'm staying with Spectrum, because I don't know why people are with Frontier. Spectrum's a little bit more money, but I don't know, guys, pay $100 for your Wi-Fi. Just do it. I know you don't want to, but just pay the $100. Yeah, I know that's not cheap, but what do you like, oh, Frontier is cheaper. Yeah, they're cheaper for a reason, and they have become the joke one. You know, put a sign on your door saying, please take your shoes off. I could, but this is Southern California, dearie. You know, people in Southern California aren't gonna do that. Like, I wish, I do wish. I just clean my carpet. It's a good suggestion, though. It worked for you. Maybe for you it works. I don't know. I mean, I've known people who did that before, and it does, but I'm just like, I have them come fix it. To be honest, I just don't like dealing with service appointments. And I think there's another one I have to get done in my unit soon. I'm just like, yay. More of that. More things. But yeah, I'm sort of planning a holiday crafty thing that I want to do. Like, I want to make something Christmassy. That's kind of my thought. I really do. I want to do like a Christmas crafty thing. Oh, you're in SoCal? Okay, maybe it just works for you. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Good for you. It's a great suggestion. I just don't know if that'd work for me. But it's a good suggestion. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go play the lottery. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.